Okay, so welcome back to this game. So we're gonna go and start now. We're gonna be playing Grant, with Lily. And since this is the first game or whatever that actually seeing this, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna introduce the whole entire family now, or whatever, when we get into the game. So, the family, they live in Newcrest. Not Newcrest, crap. They live in Willow Creek, as you can see. They live in this really nice house. I didn't build it, obviously, because it's really nice. But yeah, it's a really good house, and yeah. The four of them live there: Lily, her husband, and her two kids. And yeah, so let's get into the game. Okay. Oh, this part is gonna be boring. Cause I spent this entire time not talking. I could have been saying something. Alright. So, it's done loading. Let's do this. Okay, so this is the house, and she is really hungry because I had her go to the little place that's inside of this tree. I forgot what it's called though. Oh yeah, Sylvan Glade. Yeah, so she traveled to Sylvan Glade, and I had her go there for a really long time, and I probably shouldn't have done that, but yeah, she's out now, and let's go over to her. And yep, so this is Lily, and I have been playing her since she was a teen. I put her in the game, and crap. Okay, so I put her in the game, and she was all by herself, and I have a little backstory too. So basically, Lily emancipated from her parents, got emancipated because she wanted to be a famous artist, and she had this aspiration of painter extraordinaire. And so she moved out because she wanted to do that. But her parents are all like, no, you're not gonna be a artist. We want you to be a doctor or whatever. And she was all upset and mad, and she got emancipated. She lived in San Myshuno at first, but then after she had, her first daughter aged up, which we'll get into her in a minute, she moved out, and she moved in with her husband. And no. Yeah, she moved out, and yeah. So this is Lily. Oh! Almost forgot the most important part. She used to be a vampire. So, her first child's father changed her into a vampire because she was all like, I wanted to, or I want to be a vampire. And he was all like, okay. And fun fact, Vladislav is the one that changed her. So, Grandmaster thing. Vladislav in my game is dead right now because I invited him to Lily and Salem's wedding, and I forgot that he's a vampire, and in the sunlight he can die. And I guess I kind of assumed that because he was a Grand Master vampire, he was like resistant to the sun, but he wasn't. So he died, and poor Catherine doesn't know. Catherine is her first daughter, so she's gonna go ahead and eat, and that's Lily. She's not really Lily Grant anymore. She is a Lily Benally. So clean. Okay, she's gonna eat that, and then we're gonna move on to her husband, which is Salim. Okay, so I don't really have a backstory for him. He's kind of like, he was an in-game thing, but I'm working on it. But basically their backstory as a couple, though, he is a writer, and he, like, you know, writes, of course. And since they both kind of had like an artistic, like, you know, aspiration, they were all like, oh, I like you and you're cute or whatever. I kind of edited him a little. I edited him a little bit from what he was originally. So I feel like he's a little bit cuter than when I, you know, edited him. But yeah, this is Salim or Salem. Yeah, so they live in this house. He's a writer. He's the breadwinner of the family. Lily, she gardens, as you can see over here. She has a really big garden, and she sells her flowers, and sometimes she sells her plants that she makes, and then also she paints or whatever. This is one of her recent ones that I have yet to, like, you know, sell. And it's really nice and cute. She's getting really good. She's a painter level 8, which I'm very proud of. She's doing great. Okay. So now where is... Okay, so this is Lily's oldest daughter, and funny thing about Lily's oldest daughter is that she kind of looks like Lily's girlfriend. So like, Lily has an ex-girlfriend that she dated a little while before, and while she was pregnant with Catherine, and then they broke up after she had Catherine, because they were all like, because Aleda was all like, I want to be human because, you know, you went and had this baby, you cheated on me and had this baby with a vampire, and I really didn't want to be a vampire, just did it for you. But then Lily went and cheated, so she was all like, we're done, and I want to be a human. But they still talk, they're still friends. But yeah, this is Catherine. She is a vampire. Her dad is Vladislav, like I said. She doesn't know that he's dead. They don't really have the best relationship. And I edited her a lot. I edited him a lot because before they even woohooed, because I wanted to make sure that they had like a cute baby, I, like, you know, edited him a little bit so that they could have at least semi-cute baby. And this is what it came out to, like, you know, this is how she came out, and I'm really happy about that. And she's a teen. She wants to be a good vampire because she's a good she's a good sim. She wants to be a good vampire. She's working on that aspiration right now. At first I wanted her to she wants to be good, and she's working on it. She's doing a really good job too. One of her weaknesses actually is when she drinks plasma from Sims, she feels guilty. And this is her room, if you guys want to see it. She doesn't have a coffin. I wanted to get her a coffin that I might put in the backyard, you know, so she could she could recharge her little darkness thingy, and or whatever, woohoo, maybe in the coffin. But you know, good Sims don't really like to do that. So she has a little reading place. Ignore this over here because I had to like use a modify objects, move objects to get that chair to fit right there. So, but yeah, that's her little reading nook place. And yeah, and she loves to read. I think that I can't remember what her other trait is. Hold on. We can take a look. Okay, so she is self-assured and good. She's a happy toddler, creatively gifted, and gregarious. And that is Catherine Grant. Kathy, or whatever. And then now we have the youngest of the family, which is Poppy. And she is Salem and Lily's first kid together. She's their only child. She's their only child at the moment. So a little bit about Poppy. She's a cool kid. She's a little bit kooky. She's creative, like her parents. She wants to be a famous musician one day. Her sister actually plays the violin, so she was looking up to her sister like, oh, she plays the violin, and mom and dad are really creative and all that. So she was all like, I want to be that. I want to be that way. So yeah, she likes to do creative things. She just actually aged up to a child. She was just recently a toddler. She is so cute. I love her so much. She actually, I can't really tell if she looks more like her mom or her dad, honestly. I feel like she looks a lot like her mom though, and so does her sister. I feel like she looks like a lot like her mom. She's a little bit light skinned because the game originally had her this really pale. Oh, the sink is broken. Okay. The game originally had her this really pale color, so I was like, okay, well, I'll just, you know, edit it a little bit and make her a little bit darker, give her some color or whatever, because I didn't want her to just be a crazy color. I didn't want her to be a crazy color because I don't really like it that much. But her dark form, let's go to her alluring visage. Her dark form real fast. And here we go. So this is her dark form. Her hair doesn't really match her dress, but you know, that is okay. She's a little bit smiley for a vampire that just turned her dark form, but you know, oh well. She's a little bit happy looking. Gross. She's a little bit happy looking. Anyway, so yeah. Right now though, she just came back from the Glade place, whatever that's called. And so she's gonna do is she's gonna change back into her dark form, and then she's going to take these frogs that she found out of her inventory so that her mom can put them in her inventory, because she's not really that into the whole frog thing or whatever, but she's gonna need to in the future soon to, like, you know, make some plasma packs so she can complete this aspiration. Okay. So while she's doing that, we're gonna switch back to the mom. I'm gonna go and check if she did her homework. I think she did. Yes, she did her homework. She's gonna come in here and mop up this water. Actually, no. She wants to play in it, so we're gonna have her play in it. Let's go play in the sink water. And oh, she went outside. That's not very smart to go outside knowing that she'll get all hot and stuff. But she does need a shower though. She's like, get out, pest. Okay. So after she gets a shower, we're gonna have her go and her stepdad go in there and do that and fix the oh, she's not even in the shower. Fix the sink and mop the floor. Okay, so her social need is a little bit down. So before she goes to bed, we're gonna have her call Aleda. Chat with Aleda. Chat with the Grim Reaper. Can she chat with Gladys? No. Okay. Okay, what? I'm sleeping. Call later. Oh, they're both sleeping. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so so she's in her cute little outfit. Everybody has 2 outfits except the dad and Lily, because I was being lazy. Lily has 5 outfits, and I really feel like doing 5 outfits for everybody else, so I didn't do that. And see if she did her homework. She can do extra credit, but I don't really think she needs to. She's a B student. Or whatever. Anyway, so she's really good at the violin. Okay, well then don't give it to them. She doesn't really stick to a lot of things. She kind of just starts things and just doesn't go with it. But she's been doing the violin since she was really young. So, yeah. And her mom is asleep on the couch. Let's go and sleep. And Lily, she wants to have another baby because she's a stay-at-home mom and she quit her job to be with her family. And but Salem is a little bit hesitant. He's all like, we have 2 girls. They just got, our youngest just started going to school now. So I think we should hold off on having any more kids at the moment. And Lily is all like, well, I want more kids now. But, yeah. It's a little bit hard for me to make them argue about, like, you know, kids and all that. Because, you know, I don't have the parenthood pack. So, they can't really argue about parenting. I would totally make them do that if I could. Not because of, like, fun or anything, but just because, like, you know, gives the story more, you know, whatever. So he's gonna come in here and he has to pay the bills. I completely forgot. They need to pay the bills because they have not done that. Okay. So pay the bills, which is a lot of money, by the way. And they're really running a little bit low on funds. Okay. So he paid the bills, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna come on soon, I think. He paid the bills, so whenever they turn them back on. Let's see. Did he pay them? I mean, it said that it looked like he paid them. He needs to mop the floor. Or clean something. Clean the sink. Missed bubble. Another standardized test. Poppy's almost done. Confess the mistake. Okay, well, that didn't help her or hurt her. So when she comes home, she's gonna have to eat. Okay. So actually, we're gonna have the mom come in here and cook some food for Catherine. You know, she makes Catherine's food ahead of time sometimes because, you know, because Catherine, like, you know, is busy with her violin lessons and all that. She has to do all that or whatever. And he still has not paid the bills. Like, keep on telling him to pay the bills and he lollygagging. Why? Is it not going through? Oh, finally, it went through. Okay. So, it's went through now. He's all like, oh, Lily's forgetful. She's really forgetful. She doesn't remember to do a lot of stuff. But we're gonna make a poetry book. Last science fiction book he wrote wasn't that great, actually. Okay. Poemics. We're just gonna go with that. And when she comes home, because I forgot to feed them before they left. So she's gonna get some chips. And then she's gonna shower. And when she gets home, she's gonna do her homework. But right now she can't do that because she's not here. Okay, milestone complete. So what did she complete exactly? I didn't read that, so that's great. Oh, she must have gone 5 days without deep drinking. Okay, good job. Good job, good job. Okay. So I want her to... She's had enough of sleep. He's all like, I'm ready to go and do some stuff. She's gonna come out here and water her plants. Then she's gonna go back and explore the tree because I still have the explore option. So I'm gonna find out what else I can do from that or whatever. Actually, first when we come over here, we're gonna view and then water and then discuss nature. I wonder if everybody can go in? No, just her. Only she can see the entrance because she's the only one that has done all the work to go in. So after she goes into the tree, that's when I'll go back and whatever. Alright. Okay. So let's speed this up a little bit.
Wait, yeah, wait, go back. Wait, explore again and then do the opposite things that you already did.
Yeah, I know that.
Because that would be really cool. Let's see if you have another.
Okay.
Place.
Oh. Okay, yeah, she's going now. She's gonna run over there.
She's gonna trip on her face. Blam.
She's gonna view the tree. And then water the tree. So that... And discuss nature. And then explore.
Sigluna Piyun, Nistivi Flina, Shell, Pandalay, Lindsay Nurska.
Okay. So... We're gonna do the free camera. This chunk's a lot bigger than anticipated. Okay, so we're gonna follow the sound because last time we followed the light, she kind of, you know, got embarrassed because she... Okay. Follow upstream this time because last time we followed downstream. Lily trudges up the slight slope with only the gentle resistance of current to guide her. Soon everything dries up. By her direction, she is wandering blind. Okay. And now she comes out again. Okay, so I wonder if we explore and then do the same options as before, only, you know, do a couple things different, because I know that there's 2 options for everything. So, okay, follow the sound. Neighborhood exploration. I wonder if there's another tree, or like another place like this. There probably is. I know there's like a whole video on it. Avoid the mist this time. No, just waiting. Having barely missed the mist, Lily is in the clear, but thoroughly disoriented. She scrambles about, eventually crawling towards the cavernous trunks entrance. Explore again. I'm sorry, Lily. You're very embarrassed. She is very, very embarrassed. I mean, she's not very embarrassed. She's just embarrassed right now.
Make her happy, look. Make her happy.
Can't make her happy. That's something else that she's feeling. Man. Okay, well, did not mean to do that. Okay, follow downstream. Let's check in on him. Did he finish his book? Enter the mist. Did he finish it? Yes, he did, I think. Sell to publisher. Twilight Boulevard.
Twilight, I knew it.
Not self-published. And Poemix.
Twilight, I was trying to tell your dad. Did you see the movie Part 1 Twilight?
Okay, so we're gonna return to the tree entrance because we've already been to the glade. So we're gonna have her travel though to the park because I think there's a tree like this at the park. And Yeah, so alright, she's gonna travel by herself though. Her and Aleda Davis aren't on the best terms at the moment. Every time I invite Aleda to go do something, they never actually hang out. So okay. So we're gonna go to Mongolia Park, and we're gonna go look for a tree. And if there is no tree, she's just gonna fish. She's gonna fish and find frogs. Look for frogs, not find frogs, and maybe make some friends, even though she has a lot of people in her relationships that she barely even talks to. Okay. I can't wait to go back and watch this over. You know what? You know what's gonna really take me off though? That it's most likely not even saved. Like, I have a hunch that it's not even saved. Okay, so we're looking for big, ginormous trees. Oh, look! This is a plant that I had planted a while ago. Water.
Is it the cow plant?
No, it's not the cow plant. But that is something before I go off is there's something that what is that? That's just sunlight, JJ, it's sunlight. Okay. So I don't think there's any trees. I don't think there's any trees over here. I'll probably go and watch a video on, cause she has the cow plant seed now. Okay, how about we're gonna do this, bind to Isis Stroud. Bind to Maki Mori.
He's gonna hurt people?
Not really, but I don't know. I don't think she could bind them. I don't think she could bind it.
Yanised, Agonal, Shlorab.
She was successful with that one.
Yes.
No.
Vampires only have which color?
Isis Stroud. Okay.
Miaxa, Blunif, Zitorb.
Do voodoo. Okay. Frolic. So where is... Okay, so let's find Isis real fast so we can see this happen. I don't see Isis anywhere though. Is that her right there? Yeah. It is Isis. Okay. So she said frolic. We're gonna do the poke.
She's asleep.
I don't think she felt it. Isis Stroud. Okay, well, let's just go home. Let's go ahead and head home. Okay, so that's enough for now. The next part is going to be planting the cow plant.